Summary and explanation of Chapter 3 of The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Chapter 3 of The Secret is titled How to Use the Secret. It is the first truly practical chapter of the book, moving from the big reveal of the law of attraction in chapters 1-2 to teaching the reader exactly how to apply it in everyday life. Rhonda Byrne presents a simple, three-step formula that she claims is the universal process for deliberately creating anything you want.
Ask, believe, receive.
The chapter revolves almost entirely around these three steps with anecdotes, quotes from teachers, and repetitive reinforcement. Below is a detailed breakdown of what the chapter says, what it means, how it is illustrated, and a balanced explanation of the underlying ideas, including where they come from and how they are framed in the book. 1. The core three-step process. Step 1. Ask. Byrne says the first step is to get crystal clear about what you want and then ask the universe or God, source, the genie in the lamp. She uses many names for it. Key points made. You must know exactly what you want. Vague desires produce vague results. The universe responds to clarity, not neediness or desperation. You do not have to ask over and over. One clear order is enough, like placing an order from a catalog. Asking is done through your thoughts. Your wish is my command is the attitude of the universe. Quote from the chapter. Your job is the asking, the universe's job is the delivering. Example given. Bob Proctor tells the story of a man who wrote down exactly what he wanted in a house, ocean view, specific number of fireplaces, acreage, etc. Years later, he found himself living in that exact house without realizing he had manifested it until he rediscovered his old list. Step 2. Believe. This is presented as the most crucial and often the hardest step for people. Byrne claims, you must believe that you have already received what you asked for right now, in this moment, even though it hasn't appeared yet. Belief equals absolute faith that it is already yours. You cannot have doubt or trying to believe, it has to be 100% conviction. Feeling is the key. You must feel the feelings you would feel if it were already true: joy, gratitude, relief, excitement. The book repeatedly says, thoughts plus feelings equals attraction power. Techniques suggested to cultivate belief. Act, speak, and think as if it is already true. Use visualization, see, and feel yourself already in possession of the desire. Feel grateful in advance, gratitude is the great multiplier. Ignore current reality if it contradicts your desire, don't give attention to what is if it's not what you want. Quote, it is done, it is already yours, the moment you ask it is given, now you must become a vibrational match to what you asked for. Example. A woman wanted to lose weight. She stopped weighing herself, bought smaller clothes, visualized herself thin, and felt grateful for her perfect body every day. She lost 35 pounds without dieting or exercise, the book claims. Step 3. Receive. This step is about becoming a vibrational match so the thing can physically show up. Byrne emphasizes, feeling good is the fastest way to receive. You must feel joyful, abundant, and grateful now, not later. If you feel lack, frustration, or impatience, you push the desire away. Receiving also includes being open to inspired action when opportunities appear. Quote, the universe will start rearranging itself to make it happen for you. You will be inspired to do certain things. Follow those inspirations. The chapter ends with the famous line, whatever you desire already exists in the invisible realm. Your job is to bring it into the visible by feeling it real. 2. Key concepts repeated throughout the chapter. You are a human transmission tower. Your thoughts and feelings send out a frequency, and the universe matches that frequency exactly. Like attracts like, negative thoughts bring negative results, positive thoughts bring positive results. Note, the book strongly rejects the idea that opposites attract. The creative process is the same for everything. Whether you want a cup of coffee or $10 million, the process is identical. Gratitude is rocket fuel. Feeling grateful in advance shifts your energy instantly and speeds manifestation. Don't focus on how, the how is the universe's job. Obsessing over how creates doubt and slows things down. Size doesn't matter, to the universe, a parking spot and a soulmate are equally easy. You get what you predominantly think and feel about, whether you want it or not. So if you are complaining, you're ordering more things to complain about.
3 teachers featured in Chapter 3.
The chapter leans heavily on the following contributors. Lisa Nichols emphasizes feeling good now and gratitude. Bob Proctor, the catalog metaphor in the house story. Jack Canfield shares the story of manifesting $100,000 in 1 year by visualizing and feeling. Dr. Joe Vitale, the universe is like a genie that says, your wish is my command. Michael Bernard Beckwith talks about feeling the end result in advance. James Ray, visualization techniques and acting as if. 4 practical exercises suggested. Although The Secret is light on step-by-step exercises compared to later books, Chapter 3 introduces a few. Write down your desire clearly, preferably in present tense. I am so happy and grateful now that. Create a vision board or secret shifter images to look at daily. Do the gratitude rock practice. Later chapters expand on this. When negative thoughts arise, switch attention immediately, change the channel. 5 tone and style of the chapter. The tone is extremely upbeat, repetitive, and absolute. Bayan uses phrases like, "This is the greatest secret of all time. It is impossible to fail. The universe will rearrange itself for you. It is as easy to manifest $1 as $1 million. There is zero acknowledgement of external circumstances, systemic issues, or probability. Everything is presented as 100% under your personal control through thoughts and feelings." 6. Where these ideas come from. Historical context. The 3-step process is a modern repackaging of very old teachings. New Thought movement, late 19th, early 20th century. Wallace Wattles, The Science of Getting Rich, 1910, uses almost the exact formula. Think of what you want in a certain way, right arrow, impress it upon formless substance, act in a certain way. Neville Goddard, mid-20th century, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. This is the direct source of the believe you have received it teaching. Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks, 1980s onward, ask right arrow it is given, allow it in by matching the vibration. The language of vibrational match and source energy comes straight from Abraham Hicks. Religious parallels. Jesus, ask and it shall be given, believe that you receive them and you will have them. Mark 11:24. Rhonda Byrne openly credits these sources in the film and book, but the mainstream audience in 2006 was largely unaware of them, so it felt brand new. 7. Criticism and balance. For understanding, not part of the book. While the chapter is inspiring to many, critics point out, it can foster magical thinking or blame people for illness, poverty. You attracted cancer with bad thoughts. The ignore current reality advice can be dangerous in abusive or life-threatening situations. Many of the success stories are anecdotal and lack verification. The process works better for preferential outcomes, parking spots, small sums of money, than for things that require massive coordinated action or defy physics. On the positive side, modern psychology supports parts of it. Gratitude practices do improve well-being. Visualization is used by elite athletes and performers. Changing self-talk and identity, acting as if, can shift behavior and opportunities. 8. Summary in one paragraph. The essence of Chapter 3. Get absolutely clear on what you want and ask once. Then act, speak, think, and most importantly, feel as if it is already yours with total faith and zero doubt. Feel gratitude and joy right now as though it has already happened. Stay in that high vibration, take inspired action when it feels good, and the universe must deliver it because like attracts like. The how is not your concern. Your only job is to become a vibrational match to your desire. That is Chapter 3 in a nutshell. It is the operational manual for everything else in the book. The rest of The Secret simply applies the same 3 steps to money, relationships, health, etc. Master Chapter 3, Bayan says, and you have mastered the secret to everything.